Assessment as a learning and introduction. Who knows you best? Yourself? Your family? Your closest friends or colleagues? Your manager?
Peer assessment is both assessment and a learning activity. Let the students be part of the entire process. They need to understand the criteria. That means knowing the learning outcome descriptions may be broken down into more detailed but comprehensive learning goals. They also need to know what kind of work to assess. In an online course, it's likely to be a written text like a blog post, report or essay, or a video, for example of an oral presentation. But it could also be a discussion, a spreadsheet, a computer programming code. When students know what the learning goal is and what the object of assessment is, they can be part of the discussion of the criteria. What does an excellent project look like? What does it take to be good enough? The process is not taking time from other learning activities. It is in itself a learning activity, because to assess something, you need to know a lot about it. A rubric created by the students and teacher in common could be a good tool for peer assessment. The work of former students can serve as models, but remember to get their consent. So when the students know what to assess, how to assess it, it's time to talk about feedback. Many students feel more vulnerable putting out their effort for peer assessment than for teacher assessment. The students need to discuss how to be constructive in their feedback to each other, and a common problem is that students feel awkward pointing out mistakes or something not so good in their peers' work, and preparation and discussion can mediate these challenges. Remember, in an online asynchronous course, the online discussion forum tools is very good for deciding on feedback. As any teacher knows, it takes more effort to write a good feedback than to feedback face-to-face, and that is because face-to-face we have the body language, the tone of voice, the facial expressions to nuance any criticism. So it could be, therefore be a good idea to let the students record their feedback to each other, and they probably already have the equipment and the experience for that. Peer assessment. As a teacher, you must consider whether to assess the assessment, which can provide a lot of information about the student's understanding, knowledge and skills, and whether to give feedback on the feedback. Students generally want a lot of feedback. As a teacher, doesn't this take a lot of time? You bet. But it should be worth it. Preparing to assess the task is preparing for the task itself. And assessing peers, you will have their insight and knowledge. And also, if the one who assesses disagrees with the assessed one, they will have to argue for why they think a point of view is wrong and investigate whether there is a wrong or right answer. Teaching is always about prioritizing, of course, but usually if something is worth doing, it's also worth assessing and feeding back on. And it doesn't always have to be a complicated process. Small achievement can be assessed as part of a longer process. So what about self-assessment? Common tools for self-assessment for students are reflection notes, learning logs, learning blogs. To decide, it's important to decide if the self-assessment should be a connective process like a blog or a private reflection. Then we must first agree on the purpose. Is the purpose that the students are learning how to learn? Is it a deeper learning of the topic, or is it part of their identity building? Self-assessment should be as well prepared as peer assessment or teacher's assessment, so clear and comprehensive criteria is still a good idea. It could also be relevant to assess the process, like time spent on the assignment, how were the tasks prioritized, and how enjoyable did the student find them.
If you want to combine assessment from teachers, peers, and self, formative and summative, process and product, then maybe portfolio assessment is the method of choice. But for our next little tips and tricks video, we will talk about some small steps you can take today, or tomorrow if you like.